mini rant. The fact that they write their songs, right? You know, lyrically and musically, and they come up with something like this to be so stripped down and so beautifully done. Hats off to Day6 again. Like they're these dudes are just simply incredible. I know I say it every damn video. Hey guys, it's Sam here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more Day6 and the Everyday 6 project. We are already in the month of November. I know next month, December, is the one that y'all all have been waiting for me to get to. But that's the next video, or next upload, I should say, because right now we got the title track, MV for November, which is All Alone. And then obviously we'll get the B-side, and I'll look that up in my notes in a second. But right now, All Alone with Day6, title track, MV for the Everyday 6 project from November 2017. Let's get. All right, we got the right screen. We are full screen. Music's up, caption on. Okay, so I think this finishes the high school trilogy thing. And for whatever reason, this little piece right here reminds me of like just like the film reel running of like Mumford & Sons. I'll have to try to remember the name of the song, or else I won't be able to edit it in like I was able to on my Dreamcatcher thing. But it's not really even worth me trying to figure it out. But it just kind of gives me that Mumford & Sons vibe for whatever reason. Well, I know what the reason is. Okay, Bob. Listen to these beautiful harmonies in the back, these little oohs. It's so subtle, but so damn good. Sorry for shaking the camera. Listen to this right here. Listen to this. So subtle but so good. Oh, I'm really liking this. A very, very drawn back track. Xylophone, djembe. I mean, it's a fairly simple thing to do, but he's doing it so well, and it fits so good because it's a very stripped down song. You know, as far as the instruments go, you know, you got Jay on the acoustic guitar, you've got the little shaker that Bob's got. Young K's got a tambourine with the skin on it, so you can kind of use it as like a semi snare. Wampil with the xylophone, and then Dowoon on it's not a djembe, it's a cajon. Honestly, I don't know why I said djembe earlier, but it's a cajon, and it's just a very, very drawn back, stripped down performance. And so even though he's just doing this little ooh runs, it fills space and it fills out the atmosphere because there's very, very little instrumentation to the song, and it's very beautifully done, both the instruments and their vocals, and those subtle harmonies when they came in at the beginning of the chorus. My God, dude, these guys. And the fact that they mini rant, the fact that they write their songs, right, you know, lyrically and musically, and they come up with something like this to be so stripped down and so beautifully done. Hats off to Day6 again. Like they're these dudes are just simply incredible. I know I say it every damn video, but it's just true. And I mean, like, I want more people to get into Day6, and I've just barely gotten into them. And people need to be on Day6. Like that's just the truth. Goosebumps. It's so good. It's so good. Listen to this. Listen. So beautifully done. So beautifully done. Like, come on, man. Come on. Listen to this, dude. Like, I feel like the whole song just needs a vocal rewind. The whole damn thing. Like, this song is so fucking good. This song, this was simply put, a vocal masterpiece. Because what they did with this song, the fact that they were able to use their voices as not just something to be in the song, but almost use their voices as instruments as well. The beautiful harmonies throughout. I really like Bob's voice in this a lot. I think he kind of showed, I don't want to say a completely different side of his voice, because he still had some power, but his rasp was turned down a little bit. His voice was a lot more clear, if that kind of makes sense as far as his tone was concerned, because he didn't really have his raspiness that he sometimes has. Not that he has an ultra raspy voice, but I feel like that was turned down just a little bit. But he still had, excuse me, sorry. Oh, that was really gross. Sorry. He still had his power, but it was a little bit more subdued, and it felt like he was really in control of his vocal. This track, not that he's been out of control, but it felt like he was really honed in on exactly what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it, and what the purpose of it was for at any given time. Young K's voice was great. Wampil, I love Wampil's higher end on his voice. It's not his head voice. It's really not. I think that's just his chest voice, and he just has a higher timbre more than anything else. But his voice on this song, it just fits so beautifully well with the more stripped back instrumentation of the song itself, with the xylophone, mini xylophone, I guess, being higher pitched. It just really suited his vocal tone more than anything else. Not to say that Jay's voice didn't fit well. Jay does. I mean, I think Jay's. I don't say Jay's underrated, because I think Jay might be the most popular member. Just because this one's things like, I knew who Jay was even before I knew who heard about Day6. But so I don't want to say he's underrated, but I feel like his vocals sometimes get underrated because he's extremely popular, which is fine. He deserves to be at any given time, as do all of these guys. They all deserve to be uber popular because they're uber talented. But I feel like Jay's vocal in this was, as well as all the other three that sing, because I don't think Dogon sings on this one. If he does, let me know. I mean, he might be in one of the harmony mixes somewhere, but all four of these dudes that were singing here use their voices so well that they became the instruments essentially, because it was such a stripped down performance. I could literally rant on this song for a lot more time, but I'm not going to, because I mean, I need to get to the B-side, but I'm not gonna lie to you, before I even get to the B-side again, I'm just gonna watch this straight through without pausing and just enjoy it for the pure bliss that it is. I highly recommend that you do the same. If y'all already haven't, I know most of the people that watch the Day6 stuff have already seen it and already heard it, but if you haven't heard the song, if you're along with the journey with me, I should say, not for me, but with me, if you're on the journey with me of learning Day6, do yourself a favor, go click on the original link that'll be in the description and just go listen to this for yourself straight through, because that's what I'm about to do, because this song, it deserves it, honestly. Like this, I'm not saying that any of the others don't, but this song deserves to be heard straight through without any pausing or listen to me talk about it, react, because this song was just purely incredible. I mean, I don't want to say it's my favorite Day6 song, because I really don't know. I just love everything that they do. Like, I really do. I still think I'll Remember is probably really up there for me, but this song is so beautifully done, so beautifully done. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this one. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Cheers to you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next one.